Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmad Azizi bin Harun from RK01 Civil Engineering. My numeric is 191200441. Today I will present about open-ended laboratory traffic volume survey. Introduction. Objective. The objective is to observe the traffic flow trend and movement pattern to determine the volume traffic at each hour to provide better means of the future development of infrastructure in the area. For the problem statement is no pedestrian road for students to cross the road for lunch, especially during the peak hours. Next is equipment and location. This is the equipment that being used and this is where the location we conduct the survey. Jalan Muhibah, Jawi, Perlis. For the procedure, first step is find a fixed location for the screen line purpose such as building or manhole. The second step is observers start the traffic counting according to the afternoon peak hour in the data sheet. The next step is the traffic volume count was counted by using a counter meter. And the next step is the counting was done at each lane which differ in both opposite directions. And the next step is each of the data was recorded on the data sheet according to the time interval of 15 minutes at peak hour, which is 12 pm to 1 pm. And the last step is that the traffic volume and the flow were evaluated and the expected result of passenger car per unit PCU and the current geometry will be determined. For the data sheet, this is the data that we got from our survey. Day 1, Day 2 and Day 3. This table means is from the 12 pm to 1 pm from each direction, from Kanga to Dejawi and from Dejawi to Kanga. This is the item, the cars, motorcycle, van, like lorries and bus. For the data calculation or the analysis, we using the PCU, which is Arahan Teknik Jalan 2000, because every transport doesn't same size and the same weight. We using this to refer for each of the transportation. For example, one motorcycle doesn't have the same amount as a lorry because the difference in size and the weight itself. The next calculation is how we can determine the average of traffic at peak hour. How to get is we plus all the vehicle and we divide by 60 minutes and we got the answer. For example, this is 948 vehicle per hour, 948 vehicle for hours. The percentage of car is the highest, which is 55%. This data for one lane at day 1, which lane is from Dejawi to Kanga. Same like the others, the data is provided. The data for each day and for each line. The data was collected and calculated for each lane, which different lane with opposite direction. Let's look at example how we calculate the PCU value. Here the example for car, which is car total is 39. 39 equal to 1 PCU value times with 1 equal to 39. It's not the same as a lorry. Heavy lorry, we look at the lorry, we have total 3, but PCU for lorry is 3, so we have to times with 3. That means 9 PCU. The equivalent of the size itself, the difference between lorry and car. For the discussion, we can see that day 1 from Dejawi to Kanga, average traffic per peak hour equal to total number of vehicles from 12 to 1 pm, which is 1 hour equal to 2,371. It means 948 vehicles per hour, and traffic volume in PCU per hour from 12 to 1 pm in the opposite direction is 70.5 PCU per hour. That's carry mean of 55% is car. From the same day, from Kanga to Dejawi, average traffic per peak hours equal to total number of vehicles from 12 to 1 pm equal to 2,411. It means 964 vehicles per hour, and the traffic volume PCU per hour in the main direction is set 99 PCU per hour. That's carry 6% of cars. For the overall average of traffic in peak hours in 3 days for Jajawi to Kanga is to plus 3 days of the data and divide by 3 is equal to 943 vehicle per hour. Same for the Kanga to the Jawi is 896 vehicle per hour. Traffic volume study are used to determine the vehicle composition in the traffic flow system and to absorb the traffic flow to improve the traffic infrastructure that's in need for better safety environment. Our group suggests to build the pedestrian crossing at a site location for the pedestrian safety due to many cars use that road, especially at peak hour. It's better for students to have a nurse safely. That's all from me. This is the video that we conduct the survey. Thank you.